from the YouTube headquarters. This is Early Nightline with Earl Mueller. Now, man thinks that Kelly Clarkson is falling off the rocker and is heading towards the sun of failed talk show hosts. Mr. Mueller. So, welcome, folks, to Early Nightline. I'm your host, Mueller. Okay, daytime has gotten even better than before. Fatty Souls gets talky and even more better than ever. To kind of keep this going on between what's better than ever. Actually, she's only care about one thing and only one thing only. Once NBC Daytime gets more strong and NBC Studios got Peacock. The Kelly Clarkson show could stop more karaoke. You can't say the Kelly Clarkson show got even more fans than ever before. However, you kind of saying this is what done to think that the Kelly Clarkson show could stop more if karaoke can continue on and go a little hip and smooth, but we already knew what's going on. The folks said that Clarkson speaks with Snoop Dogg about having her musical status. Let's quote Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie on her show last week. Well, to kind of point a point here, it's Snoop Dogg, Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie could be on her show. That could cause problems in the light of last night's episode. Anthony and Sebastian could let her daytime talk show. Remember, it says corrects. If I the only killer himself here, Clarkson or Williams, I think I chose Clarkson, but not Williams. Welcome now, Triple H and Miss Smith. Oh, okay, folks. Kind of point of idea here that this show has got more better than ever now that the brain problems happen here. Yeah, why would that black who has fly over Craig like that? Is Kelly Clarkson a daytime talk show host at Souvenir? Miss Smith, if we understand the whole part between love and whatnot, then we knew that sometimes a thought there could be a life would be the same thing that ever here before. Please, if there's anything we said here, I don't believe anyone else are talking about so much ideas in the shows one time. Yeah, I believe everyone else are talking about so much ideas in the shows one time. I mean, what else happened? To kind of point out here, great. I couldn't believe everyone else are talking about that she's only caring for one thing and one thing only. Me? Because Kelly doesn't look for me, and I am the only me that understands why she's talking about someone else. Nope, herself. Kelly Clarkson talks about herself, and it drives me crazy. I mean, have Kelly Clarkson gone off to the whole Miners Club thing? Okay, first things first. We aren't talking about her lying in the eye of the loss here. We're talking about Kelly Clarkson in her mind. Please, everyone else are talking about how much hurt
how much injuries it caused to your head. I mean, clearly Kelly Clarkson has continued to start doing her show more biggerly now that NBC and now that the COVID-19 virus is now spreading all over, and it seems like it might be caused by one major accident that happened a few years back. Okay, now let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the outlet of the WrestleMania. Okay. Maybe it's too far for that part here.
Yes.
On the next all-new episode of Teen Titans, the Titans lose their first battle and start to turn against each other.
I don't even know why you're on this team.
That makes two of us. I quit!
And when the Titans lose Cyborg, a mysterious new foe decides to strike.
4 against 5. Not good odds.
Disappointing. I was expecting more of a challenge.
It's an all-new Teen Titans. Premieres tonight at 9, only on Cartoon Network.
Special report edition.
It looks like we got an actual report here coming from the heart of the bar. And I think I felt so happy. I think I was going to sing. Do not try it. The last time you sing was at Bourne High School. Okay. Now you're thinking that sometimes we all believe in so much hype here. But let's talk about how much ideas we take in this show's opportunities here. Let's remember what we're talking about tonight. Kelly Clarkson. Oh, right. I'm Kelly Clarkson is here. Perhaps there's something more dangerous than we understand. Yeah. Have everyone else talking about so much ideas here, but at least everyone else talking that they're saying problems that we already know. No. Mr. Lango, what are you doing back there? I'm here because I heard the breaking news on Kelly Clarkson. Clarkson. We already knew about Kelly Clarkson, but why do you think you're here? Well, my friend, if Kelly Clarkson was here, then we understand of how much ideas that might seem fair. I mean, all these folks at home are clearly making a lot of stuff here. I mean, what's in the past nearly happens in the present. And since 2021 is now in this whole begins here, everyone else is talking about having problems due to the fact that everything says this for one thing only. I mean, so far everyone else are talking about the way they sing, the way they sing it for the better or the worse. Better or worse? What are you saying? What I am saying is that even though we are talking about Kelly Clarkson for that amount of time here, Mr. But you don't believe all this New Age Fooey. I thought New Age Fooey could take the idea on how it might happen. Please, folks. If a lot of people at home are trying so hard to attend the fact is that the fact here, if it's the present, the past, or nearly going on here in the future, there's three sides to every coin. Well, what's the two sides of every coin? Well, in the past there are revolutions when the Americans were doing all the drink the king's tea. In the present, Joe Biden make his first 100-day campaign. They said he developed the coronavirus, and in the future, Aaron Trump will be the first lady to become president. The kind of way the choice here is that Kelly Clarkson only cares for herself. She doesn't care for politics or whatever. She's only caring for herself. You fools. Okay, now you got my attention here. But what does it have to do with the fact that what Rand is gonna be an Austin, Texas? Has to be on Stone Cold Town. They decide to do something to keep Stone Cold from going over the old type here. I mean, come on. I mean, so far so good. They still make a lot of stuff here, and I think if everyone else is so excited about that here, then they haven't been know of what really see side of something. What's really side of something? Let's see. To understand what's really the matter, you have to say between what's right or what's wrong, what's fair and what's really fair. It's not easy being queen, or it's not easy being mean. Mean queen, but same as in between.
Folks, we got a big old elephant just turned into Frankenstein. Evacuate the bar.
Oh no.
Hey, what have you learned from all of this?
What do we learn from all this? Well, in the retrospect here, we learned that Kelly Clarkson, even though she's only cared for herself, she's only cared for one thing only. Being smart and head on it, but being a musician and actress is to all girls everywhere. But becoming a daytime talk show host, which is not better than the late night talk show host, but to kind of put it in the same mind, the ideas here, and you got my attention to see the next Aaron Gentleman. And we don't want her to be the next Aaron Gentleman.
Amen. Now wrap it up.
Now, folks, and I kind of believe we always knew that. However, tomorrow's show, we'll talk about Drew Barrymore and her actions right here when a daytime talk show host doesn't reach the bar to any other daytime talk show host stars compete in the positions. So for that matter, folks here, I want to know if she's ready to go. I mean, at the news, I'm out here at Savisa.